Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Hesh. This is the first video I'm making for this channel. I'm not a very good speaker, to be honest. I just felt like I had to do this because I need to find more people like me. I want to find a community of people that are into the same things that I'm into. I am a truth seeker. I am a person who constantly questions everything around me. I'm not paranoid, I'm not trying to make it, it's not like I'm like scared or paranoid or but it's just like I question everything. I'm like, why is this like this? This doesn't make sense. Why why are the Bible prophecies happening? Why are the world leaders making it happen? It's not just happening by choice, like a coincidence. It's freaking happening. Like they're making it happen. So why is this that's kind of what I do. I'm always questioning myself, like what happens after we die. These are conversations we can't have with just anybody. Like, for example, I try to tell my wife something I learned about this, and it's like she doesn't tell me to shut up or anything, but I could just see her facial expression. She's just like not interested, or it's just something that she finds like, you're talking crazy, maybe. I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people out there that have had their fair share of experiences too, and that they're not crazy. Since this is my first video, I'm going to talk about the first time I had a out-of-body experience, or why I believe I had an out-of-body experience. So let me get right to it. I was 15 years old, and I was in high school. I had a group of friends, and we all used to try to control our energy. It's not like we were just a bunch of dorks into, weird shit. It's just that we found these things interesting. We tried it. We saw that it worked. So we got into it. We used to put our hands like this. And we used to feel like our energy gather in the middle of our hand. It used to feel like a vortex swirling in the middle of our hand. And we would move paper, like tinfoil. We would make it move. One time, one of them mentioned about us being able to leave our bodies if we wanted to. Like there's a way to do it, and that we could leave our bodies and just like fly around and stuff. And I'm like, oh crap. Like I got obsessed with that the moment he mentioned it, and I wanted to try it. The reason why I wanted to try it was because when I was in the Dominican Republic at that age, I really missed my home, New York. When I was 8 years old, my family moved to the Dominican Republic. So I moved to the Dominican Republic, and I never came back to the United States till I was already like 19. When I was 15, like I really missed New York. It was different. Like currently now, I hate New York. I don't live there. But like back in the days, like I really wanted to go back, because when I lived in New York, it was in the 90s. And in the 90s, New York was dope. So I thought to myself, if I am able to leave my body, I could maybe go and visit New York. And I just thought a lot of things, I just thought it was cool, and I wanted to try it. A couple of years back, I had a conversation with my sister, where my sister was telling me that a friend of hers told her that she would leave her body. This is not such a weird thing to, like you might think like, oh, so people who just randomly doing that shit over there in the Dominican Republic. Yes, the Dominican Republic is a very superstitious place. Over there, people do santeria, brujeria, and a bunch of weird shit. A lot of people are religious. Like my sister mentioned me that her friend did that, and that her friend told her that the way she did it was that when she was sleeping and dreaming, she would just be aware, like if she was like aware that she's sleeping, that's how she did it. So it didn't really give me any details of how to do it, but I already had an idea. Like, okay, so I have to, if I'm dreaming, be aware. So I started trying to do it, and every night I would try to do it, and I would just end up like lucid dreaming, like being aware that I'm sleeping in my dream. And that was literally it. And then I would just like wake up moments later. So I wasn't able to do it. here's the thing that nobody told me. It has to do with sleep paralysis. Back in those days, I mean, not back in those days, all throughout my life, but even in those times, I used to get a lot of sleep paralysis. For those of you who don't know, sleep paralysis is when you wake up, but your body's like still sleeping, but you're like aware of everything around you, and it's like your mind's awake and your body's just, I don't know how to explain it, but it's like you're basically like you wake up and you're like paralyzed on your bed and you can't move, you can't talk, you kind of like you could maybe move an arm, but you can't get up. You could kind of like go like or something like you, but you can't talk. You try to talk, but you just like kind of groan. That's if you try to move or something. Like you don't have to do it, honestly. But yeah, like I used to get that a lot, and I realized like, wait, what if when I'm doing that, I try to do it, because when I'm doing that, I'm sleeping. So this time, I have the intent of doing it. I did 4 attempts. So the first attempt, I was in sleep paralysis. I just forgot about it because you're freaking sleepy. You're sleepy as hell, so you don't really think straight. So I forgot about it. Woke up, and then I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, bah, went back to sleep. Woke up again, sleep paralysis, and the same thing happened. I forgot. I was like, God damn it, I gotta remember. Then the third time I tried, but I woke up instantly, and I was like, oh gosh. So then on the fourth time I got sleep paralysis in that night, I felt the sleep paralysis. I was wide, like not awake, but like super aware, and I was like, oh, now's my chance. Immediately I said, now's my chance. I felt my body, a vibration throughout my body, and I just said the words astral projection. Literally, I said astral projection because the way that there was this show that they used to give back in the days, Jackie Chan Adventures, something like that, and there was a talisman in the show that would make you astral project. It would make you like literally like get out of your body like a spirit and fly around. So I thought that that's what it was, and so that's why I said astral projection. I was 15, and the moment I said that, I felt like I was levitating, and I felt that strong vibration. But you feel it, but it's not like your bed's not moving. You're not really moving. But you're feeling this, because it's like your soul is like separating from your body. So I felt this strong vibration, and it felt like my soul was being sucked out, like. And then I just felt like I got out. I felt it. I really felt it. That I got out. It's like I felt weightless. I felt like I didn't weigh like anything. I was just out, and I was like, yes. I didn't see anything either. And then I got super excited, and I just felt that same energy that like got me out. I felt that like whoop pulled me back in, and when it felt like I fell on my bed. It felt like I opened my eyes twice. And I was just excited. I was feeling like that vibration, like little like jitter all over my body, and I was just excited. I was like, yes, I fucking did it. I did it. The next day I like called my friends and told them that I did it. At the time they believed me. I don't think they believe me today. But but yeah, I was excited, and I was like ready to try it again and everything, and then I told my sister, a big mistake. I told my sister, and my sister, who was like a goody two shoe, like she was a terrible sister, by the way, like, but she was like a very like goody two shoes, like read the Bible and stuff, and she was like, no, don't do that. If you do that, you're opening your body so demons could come in. And I'm like, I got scared. I'm like, hell no. And I never tried again. And that was my first ever experience with like leaving my body. I wasn't able to travel around. I wasn't able to visit New York that day or after that, because I never tried again out of fear. You know, it came to a point where I grew up, and I believed like, nah, I imagined that never happened. Like, I convinced myself that never happened. You know, things happen that make me get back into it and to, you know, do research on it. Because these things weren't normal back then. But now a lot of people talk about it. And then, like, it's just like me hearing other people, like, for example, Darius Wright and you know, I see a lot of like Next Level Soul podcasts, and when I hear them talking, I got a cat back there. She's moving around a bag. Anyways, the descriptions they do that I've heard people say in those podcasts or in those videos of Darius J. Wright. 1 second. Anyways, the description I hear them making in those videos are very accurate with my personal experience. So it's like, okay, so I guess I really did do it. I think the thing that made me like truly believe, because even after I learned about this, I was like, did I actually leave my body that time? I started watching this video. It was a Next Level Soul video interviewing Darius J. Wright. I watched it recently, where the guy that does the video, the interview, I don't know his name, but he's the owner of the podcast of the channel, and he was saying like, oh, that when he was in college, that he tried it, and the exact same feeling that he felt was the same feeling that I felt. So when I heard that, I was like, oh no, then 100% I did leave my body that night. It was crazy. But the thing is, I try to do it now, and I'm not able to do it. It's like my body's blocked from doing it now. Tell me what you guys think. If you think it was real, if you think it wasn't real, if you ever had an experience, I would like to know. Tell me in the comments. I hope this channel reaches more people that are into this, because I'm really trying to find the community of people that are not crazy, because there's a lot of crazy people into these type of things that it's hard to have like a actual conversation with them, because they lie a lot. A lot of people lie, say, oh, I had an out-of-body experience and this and that, and they describe to you like a whole thing that they did, and it's like, nah, it never happened. I don't know why they do it, but yeah, mine was legit, because I'm not even like exaggerating. I didn't see anything, but I just felt, because I was able, you know, my room was dark, so I wasn't outside long enough to be able to do or see anything. I've heard Darius say this. So he's like, oh yeah, because you kind of like your soul has to kind of like get used to like getting out of your body. Like when you get out of your body, it's like little by little, like you won't even be able to see your hand. And it made so much sense, because I have a friend from the Dominican Republic. He's my friend today. We're like brothers. He was a younger kid. Like when I was like 18, he was like 14 maybe, and we were from the same neighborhood, and he used to look up to me. And I remember when we were young at that time, he was talking to me about something like that, and I was like, stop talking shit, like stop, you know. I just shrugged him off. But eventually, like literally like a couple of months ago, I spoke with him, and I was talking to him about this, and he was like, I know exactly what you're talking about, bro. And he just started telling me like, I've left my body, I've done this and that. I used to go to a cult. That's what we called it. It's not that he was like part of a cult. It's like when they say a cult, it's like you go to a church and somebody just gives you like a little seminar and they talk to you about something, you know what I mean? So he went to something where they taught you about this. And he told me that he did it 3 times. And he explained to me the feeling and everything. He explained to me how he did it, but he told me that he's never been able to do it again. So I'm just thinking, like, was it maybe our innocence? Like when we're kids, we're like more imaginative, more, you know, we dream more, we imagine shit more. So our mind is like more open to this. And now that we're like grown and bitter and broke, like shit just gets more harder, you know, for you to, I don't know, that's what I think. But he told me that he was able to do this. It's just crazy. Like because he told me that, he was like, oh, by the way, like you don't see yourself. Like it's like when I was flying, it's like I'm a drone. I'm just seeing things. Like I'm not. I don't have a body when I'm outside. I couldn't see my hands or anything. He told me that, and I'm like, that's strange, because I've heard people saying like, oh, I have a nab, like when I'm in the other side or when I'm outside of my body, I have a body. But I heard one time Darius J. Wright saying that not always. You don't always see your like, sometimes it takes a while for you to see like yourself or something like that. So all of these descriptions, just like they all like connect and make more sense and makes it more real to me. Today I tried to leave my body several times through sleep paralysis, because like I get sleep paralysis a lot. Like almost every single day I take a nap or something, I always get sleep paralysis. And I feel the vibration, but for some reason I am not able to leave. And I don't know why. What am I doing wrong? So that's all for now. Tell me what you guys think. I was going to end the video and then I ranted a little bit more. So now I'm going to end it. So yeah, just let me know your experiences. Hit the like button. And yeah, subscribe. Peace out.